Hello and welcome to The Dance of the Jade Dragons, a Game of Thrones mod mini-series in the newly updated Game of Thrones mod for the Jade Dragon DLC. So, who are we going to be playing today? We're going to be playing as Lady Rhaenyra of Targaryen, and what makes her interesting? Well, she is the daughter of the recently deceased King Viserys, and we are the rightful heir to the throne. However, our brother, King Aegon, has been put on the throne by a plot, and we now need to take our dragon against his dragon and basically take it back. So, what is our major issue? Well, our major issue is that he has 19,000 troops, and we do not. We have 10,000 troops. This is going to be a major kind of problem. So let's have a look about who our allies are, who's in this war. So, we have a bunch of people in this war. We have the North, we have the Iron Islands, we also have, if we can get here, we have the Straits of Tarth. That's not the one I'm looking for. We have the Vale in here. Don't know if we had the Stormlands. Well, he has the Three Daughters, which is kind of that land right there. And he also has the Westlands. Those are kind of his big ones. So if we go like this, we can see here are our enemies. And can I see our allies? I need to remember. I think we start here on Dragonstone. It's not showing us our allies. Anyway, we have a ton of different allies. So hopefully that will kind of help us even out the numbers game. But he personally has a few more troops than us, which is going to be a problem. Another problem is that I'm not entirely sure where our troops are going to spawn. So they've spawned up here. So, and his are kind of spawning a little bit more central. Might be a problem if he can get a lot more of his allies together. Our capital, though, is an island, which is going to be more difficult for him to get to because the AI are really bad with boats. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. Are we his heir? That's a kind of thing to check out. We are not his heir. So if we kill him, that's not going to do it. We would need to kill a lot. We need to kill all of his children. Not going to do it. We currently don't have an heir. Although, do we really not have an heir? Oh yeah, our first son's a Valyrian, so I guess we don't have an heir. That's going to be a problem. If we die, it's all over. So, yeah, we better not die. Ambition. Let's see what we want to do. We want to obtain a greater throne. That seems 100% right. Yeah, that's what we're doing in this war. We also need to pick a character focus. War seems like the most obvious one. I mean, we're going to be at war. Yeah, I can't see a better one than that. We need to set a crown focus. Probably won't matter very much, but we'll set it in Dragonstone. We also need a designated regent. Well, we do have a husband who could be our designated regent. That seems about right. He's also a dragon rider, which is very good. So our husband is... if I do it by dynasty, that's probably the easiest way, and then find ours. Yeah, he's Daemon. There we go. I believe he's also our uncle, if I'm right in thinking. Yes, he is also our uncle. And then we have a bodyguard. Well, definitely putting in our husband. Who else are we putting in? Well, it's probably going to be people with high marshal. So let's go for our half-brother. Well, although he is one-eyed, that doesn't sound great. Let's put in Adam Valerian. And who else have we got? Hugh Hammer. Seems like a great name. He's also a dragon rider, so want to keep him around. There are a lot of dragon riders in this war. And then, how about Ulf? Ulf White, who is also a dragon rider. We'll have him around. Although he's also a drunkard. Drunkard dragon rider sounds like just a recipe for disaster. Right. We have 2 children who need to be educated. One of the nice things about the new Jade Dragon thing is that the court tutor is automatically your maester. So you, all children get educated by the maester. Makes a lot of sense, really. So let's go and set Aegon, or all children by default are educated by him. Aegon, he is willful. Let's go for, well, we could go for more struggle, but he already has willful, which is pretty good. Let's go for duty. That'll give him a little bit more balanced stats. That seems alright. And then we're also going to go for Viserys. He has nothing interesting. Let's give him a bit of struggle. Let's try and get some... let's roll the dice on him. Then we have 5 children who lack just the education focuses. So This one has Squire, Per Fighter, Brave. That's seeming like we're going for a military one. Or a martial. There we go. Next child. He's a dragon rider. He has very good martial, but he actually has reasonable diplomacy as well. Let's go for a diplomatic education for him. We have our daughter here. She actually has reasonable stewardship. She has playful and curious. And willful. I think maybe that's an intrigue one. Yeah, it's looking like an intrigue one would do quite well there. Just for something a little bit different. And then we have this one who is trusting but has amazing martial. Let's push into a better martial. He's also a dragon rider, in case you're wondering. Now, does dragon rider mean they have a dragon? I don't think it does, technically. Because dragons are no longer done as friends, or do we not have it? I think we have a dragon. I could be wrong. We could just do show me the dragons, and that would tell us. I'm sure somebody of ours has a dragon, right? Oh, yeah, there we go. Wild dragon. No, there's wild dragons everywhere. Oh, maybe they don't get assigned yet? Because there are a lot of wild dragons in King's Landing. It's possible. But some people do have dragon eggs as well. So, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen there, but we'll find out. And then this child also needs an education. So I guess Dragon Rider just means they have the potential. So if they get a dragon, they'll be able to ride it. Or maybe it's going to do an assignment at the start of the game and just say, all of these people have dragons, so let's go and assign them. It says we're missing... Oh, they're not on a job. Perform charity in our capital, because that seems like the best of the two, and then serve the court. You're going to go collect taxes. Scheming seems fine. Organize the army seems like the best option, given we already have the levy... Well, we have most of our men raised. Diplomatic relations doesn't really matter. We'll go for statecraft, and then you can just oversee the realm. There we go. Merge up our troops. We will also... that is all of our troops, apart from our vassal ones. Can we get some boats as well? We can definitely get some boats. We will quickly grab all the men here, and then just do a little hotkey. Put the men over this way. Oh, yeah, we don't hold that land, so I can't just do that. That's fine. We'll walk in here, actually, to the Whispers. Grab those men who are going to go into that bit of the sea. No boats are there, which is a little bit annoying. We'll have to get them manually, but that's okay. Right. We also want to make sure we're leading. So we want to lead... Well, we're not that good at leading. I kind of want to lead, though. Yeah. Oh well, maybe we'll let our husband do our job. That seems fine. He's pretty good at it. We'll then put Adam on the side, and we'll put in your half-brother on the flank. That seems alright. Yeah, I think we can probably unpause the game now. Let things go. There we go. The Valyrian freeholds politics were dominated by 40 families of great wealth, high birth, and strong sorceress ability, known as Dragon Lords. They spoke in High Valyrian language and had great skill in shaping stone. Incest and polygamy was a common practice among the blood of Old Valyria. I am the blood of Old Valyria, and I'm married to my uncle. You can see where this is going. There we go. We've got the actual kind of story event. Oh, sorry, hit my mic there. My dear father, King Viserys, is dead, and it was his wish that I am to follow him as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. The traitorous Lord Commander Criston Cole of the Kingsguard, however, has seen fit to crown my half-brother Aegon. Now I must bring Dragonfire upon my blood to regain what is mine, fire and blood. So, if my heir is one of Valyrian's children, this will not result in a game over upon her death. Interesting. So I guess they've hard-coded that. Alright. Did it set out... Yeah, okay. So I was sure we had dragons. It just didn't set them out at the start of the game. That makes sense. So I assume our husband also has a dragon. Yeah, he also has a dragon. I assume that all of our commanders who could have had dragons have dragons. Yeah. Okay. So it just doesn't assign them till a little bit into the game. That makes sense. Okay. That's reasonable. We have a lot of allies who have risen up all over the place. It's going to be a little bit confusing who's going to go where. I think we kind of want to fight along there, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep going slowly while we start up here. Yeah, it's not the most stable of releases from what I've seen, but we'll like this particular mod release, so we'll just play it slowly till we're past the events, which is usually where this mod crashes if it's going to crash. Okay, continue merging up. Aemon Targaryen has failed to answer my call to arms, taking side of the enemy instead. That's my half-brother Aemon, who was one of our commanders. Oh no, and he did it right before a battle. My acquaintance, Sir Aemon Targaryen, has left Dragonstone on the back of his dragon. He's apparently flying to King's Landing to help King Aegon Targaryen in his ongoing war. He rides a dragon, what can I do? Exactly. Oh god, we're not doing that well in that fight. We lost a lot of men. Alright, we need a commander on this side. Hugh, it's down to you. You have a dragon. Seems like a good idea. He has Vermithor, the Bronze Fury. That sounds like a good name for a dragon. Yeah, if we could merge up here, that'd be nice for that army. So they've went straight to Dragonstone. I guess we probably don't want to be in Dragonstone right now, so we'll lead an army. Realizing us being in Dragonstone is a very bad idea for us. Courtier wants to get married. You know what? Marry whoever you want. Let's marry Ravella. Okay. That seems fine to me. I have no real objections. Oh, my lady, His Grace, King Aegon has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Prince Jaehaerys Targaryen, will take the throne and will rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. Oh, what did he die of? He died in battle against the forces of Olimar. The forces of this guy? Who is he? He's just a nobody. He managed to kill the king. And then we've got King Aegon of, Lord Aegon of the Uplands. Down there. Some random person from the Reach. Alright then. We reports that he was killed whilst leading troops in battle. Yes. Alright. Well, let's keep going. I guess. Can we get all the men on the boat? I think we can. We should. Ooh, we probably want to land there and. Yeah, it's not ideal. Well, actually, if we can't get those men, guess what we want to do? We want to move the boats over here. We're going to start heading for this army at King's Landing. The dragons of Arax and Tessarion, the Blue Queen, appear to have become a mating pair. Oh, alright. Interesting. There's a lot of new dragon stuff since last time I played this. Oh, we've got somebody who's joining us in our war. This random lord. I mean, good for him. Excellent. Get on the boats. That's fine. You keep walking down here. We'll meet you in Rosby. Maybe we want to meet just a little bit earlier. So meet in Duskendale. That seems fair enough. There we go. News from Dragonstone, my lady. A new dragon has entered the world. Rhaena Targaryen has successfully hatched one and named the he-dragon Hyagon. Oh, okay. Guess that's why you don't let 13-year-olds name dragons. So King Jaehaerys Targaryen has issued a call to all of his subjects, promising glory and wealth to anyone who can master a dragon in his lands. No doubt he feels the need. He needs dragon riders to fight in the war. Alright, we'll see. Well, our boats are probably useless now. We'll just move them into Blackwater Bay. We probably want to bait them into a fight, so let's head down this way. See what we can do. Us leading an army still seems like the best plan, because we're about to lose Dragonstone, probably, if the dragons were how they used to be. News from Dragonstone, my lady. During the war in the Iron Throne, the dragon riders Baela Targaryen, rider of Moondancer, and Prince Aemon Targaryen, rider of Vhagar, met in fierce combat, driving their dragons to tear at each other relentlessly. Prince Aemon and Vhagar prevailed, killing Moondancer. So that's good for us, I think, because I think Aemon Targaryen was our half-brother. Yeah, so that's good for us. So Baela, our cousin, rode her dragon and won, I think. No. Oh, it's actually completely the opposite way around. She died and lost her dragon. Well, That's not great. Then there was another dragon fight where Aemond killed Vermax from our son Jaehaerys. Or Jaceres. Oh wow, that's not good. And there was another dragon one where Prince Aemond, our half-brother with one eye, has gone mad on our children, killing all of their dragons. He's killed Vhagar. And burned our son. That is not on. Okay. Well, I kind of want to attack into King's Landing here, but... to be a fair fight. That's where... Do we reckon they have any dragons here? Possibly, but we have 3 dragons and we have an amazing leader. There's a chance this works. Okay, so their flanks didn't have dragons or men. So we now have triple, like we have the double flanking bonus. We have 3 on the center with dragons. And they don't have a dragon in the center. Oh, this is going to be a massacre, isn't it? Okay. So this was Ulf, who managed to kill our... oh wow, actually managed to kill him in an epic dragon duel. Fantastic. Good job, Ulf White, the drunkard, defeating our half-brother. Okay, well, this is looking pretty good. After listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Sir Damon Vickery of Brentbrook, I hereby enact a series of laws empowering my council. Oh, I don't care? I think? Yeah. So we killed everyone who was there, and now we're defending against the people, the red apple fozzaways from Cider Hall. Although I don't think they were red apple at that point. Or they just... I think they might just be fozzaways at that point. Yeah, I think we're before the point where they split into red and green apple. So yeah, we've destroyed them. That's pretty good. We can siege, which is nice. We could deploy our dragon in the siege. Seems like a good idea to me. So, your enemies think they're safe on the other side of rock and mortar. Do the fools truly believe such petty defenses can hold back your fire? Well, Dracarys, I think. Yeah. Seemed to work. In my studies of warfare, I've come to realize that clever tactics on the battlefield is only part of the story. There are other disciplines of equal importance. Inspiring leader, organizer... Now, what's interesting is Organizer and Siege Leader, with the latest patch, now actually work when you're on a side flank, so it might be worth it. Let's grab Siege Leader, because we're sieging. Okay, I see Just Cause in your struggle. Fantastic, the farm man has joined our side. No idea how strong he is, but he's joined our side. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that dragons live once more, and that Lord Tywin Lannister. That's an out of the... you know, left field kind of thing here. He now rides Sunfire into battle. Alright, well, have they chosen a side? Yes, and it's against us. Alright, well, that's not very good. But okay. Our Septon Daeron was cornered by a desperate crowd of beggars and was seriously wounded by giving alms to the poor in your name. Oh. Well, that's not good. It's kind of this has kind of ruined the atmosphere as well, this music, but whatever. We'll keep it. The Dance of Dragons. Flying high above the fighting armies, the Dragon Rider, Dowager Queen Helena leads a dive attack on you and your allies. She will perish. So, we're going to meet her in battle with our husband and Sir Adam and his dragon Seasmoke. Okay. So this is our half-sister and former wife of King Aegon the Usurper. Alright, she will perish. So, her and her allies struggle to compete with your dragon's relentless attack, several times almost falling from the sky. Now they are at our mercy and we can dive in for the kill. Dracarys! Dreamfire and her rider are isolated, and Caracas does not hesitate in attacking them. He dives at them, but Dreamfire evades the attack. They are left bruised and burned, but can wheel around and join the fray again. Okay. They struggle to compete and we dive in for the kill. We pick out Dreamfire and a rider and dive straight at them. They manage to dodge Syrax's most lethal swipes and bursts of fire and escape our grasp. But we shall kill them on the next pass. the chance we become wounded, burned or wounded. I just joined the words together for no apparent reason. Although, wait, is that not our dragon? Not that one. The, yeah, so it says we might get hurt. I'm guessing some of the localization isn't quite right there. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I've been grievously burned. Oh, wow. That's not good at all. Okay. So, we're diving in for the kill. She's actually imprisoned right now by me, so I guess it went well. They were left weakened and vulnerable. And Caracas does not hesitate in finishing them off. It might be Caraxes? Caraxes dives at them, crashing into them at great speed. They're ripped apart and eventually crash into the ground and left dazed. Dreamfire is now a lifeless corpse. Fire and blood. Alright, we'll continue our siege. A fierce duel broke out between the Dowager Queen Helena. Oh yes, we were just in this, and we have now taken her as prisoner. Fantastic, yes. The enemy dragons have finally been cast down. Their armies lose heart at the sight of the spectacle, and you can now turn your attentions to them. Yes. Let us deploy the dragon in the siege once more. It should be the end of that siege. As my troops ransacked the palace of the Red Keep, they uncovered the interesting relic that King Jaehaerys II had hidden away there. So what do we get? We got the history of the Rhonish Wars. Alright. Interesting. That was a pretty good start to the war. And we've now taken the next bit. We're just going through all of the Red Keep. A prisoner is complaining about her dark soul in the dungeons. We'll leave her to rot there. And I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.